Smoke this rear quarter panel and my brake light. Hey everyone, welcome back to Trail Expedition. My name is Scott and we got a good one for you guys today. We're going to be knocking out Cliffhanger. So I have my Jeep Wrangler JKU 4 inches of lift on 38-inch tires. And then Chase did rent a Jeep from Cliffhanger Off-Road here in Moab. It's a JLU model. It's 3.5 inches of lift and 39s. So very similar setups. All right, you ready? Let's get to it. All right, guys, just getting into Cliffhanger and already getting into it. Like literally right off the trailhead, you have a pretty significant drop. A couple of significant drops, actually. There is a bypass to the right, but we don't want to do bypasses.
The Cliffhanger Trail is one of the most iconic trails in all of Moab, and for good reason. This trail was one of the most difficult trails I had ever done, and to be honest, one of my favorites.
It's like a step system coming down almost. And just 4 low first gear. Trying to stay as slow as possible. That was a big drop. That last drop's a big one.
This trail punches you in the face right out of the gate as it descends 400 feet down with several steel bending drops.
Very vertical. There we go. Definitely going to use some skid plates here and rock sliders. Oh yeah! Right line makes it easy work. And guys, this trail is no joke. I mean, right when you get into it, you already start getting into some really steep drop-offs. We're vertical. We're vertical. Jeez. That was a big bang.
Chase has taken a slightly different line that I took.
He still did the big bang. So that obstacle, my departure angle on this JK is actually pretty good, just because I have 38-inch tires and I do have a frame chopped rear bumper. But coming down that obstacle, I crashed my rear bumper. It's got a pretty good dent in it now. After those big drops coming in, you kind of go into this sandy wash area. Into a little sandy wash area, little uphill section to the left. Not too bad. Get you a little off camber.
Of course, Chase had to show off his superior driving skills by taking the harder line to the right.
So I was just telling Chase, we're only 0.3 miles into this trail, and I think it might be my new favorite. And if you like rock crawling and big rocks, Cliffhanger is for you. I definitely would not want to do this trail on anything less than 37s though. I'm sure there's gonna be people in the comments saying, I did that trail on 33s and open differentials. Good for you. That's awesome. But having the bigger tires and the bigger lift definitely helps. It's a lot more forgiving on some of those drops. Please keep gate closed, no matter what the cows say.
Close it? Oh wait, November 1st through March 31st.
Yeah, so looks like winter months.
The Cliffhanger Trail climbs along high rocky cliffs and offers non-stop challenges. It offers incredible scenery throughout the trail, especially at the end. This trail was significantly harder than I was expecting, and I would caution anyone to not do this trail alone, especially because you will want a spotter as you navigate the Cliffhanger obstacle midway through the trail.
You know, it makes me wonder if that place that you rented that Jeep from, they have to let you do this trail because their name is Cliffhanger. I mean, what kind of place would name their place Cliffhanger and not let you do Cliffhanger?
I was thinking the same thing.
So we're doing this part on the trail that is 1.2 miles in. It's called Tricky Hill. Doesn't feel great.
It's lifting now, so straighten out a little bit. There you go.
That was much better. That part was tricky. I don't know if the other camera caught it or not, but Chase had his passenger side tire about 3 feet up in the air. Dude, I cannot believe how high you got that tire up in the air.
I wonder how close it was to rolling. It probably wasn't even close because that back wheel was planted. But yeah, it was. I puckered a little bit.
This trail is no joke, guys. It's an 8 out of 10 on Onyx, and they do rate it a difficult to an extremely difficult trail in that Trail Guides book. And we haven't even got to the main obstacle.
1.8 miles in, we were soon approaching the Z-turn obstacle, which I found to be one of the more difficult ones on the trail.
So this obstacle is called Z-turn. I looked at both lines and they both kind of look sketchy, but probably just gonna go with this main one here in the front. Gotta get your Jeep up on this massive rock. clearance for this one.
After failing to get up the straight big rock line, I decided to realign and take on the Z-turn from a different angle. As you will see, I struggled with this line as well until Chase gave me some spotting help.
Wow, that obstacle was crazy. Z-turn on Cliffhanger is no joke. Whew, got it. Chase made that look way easier than I did. Then you just walked it.
I watched you fail.
Yeah, a couple times. Z-turn. That was a doozy.
As the trail narrowed along the cliff's edge, my pulse raced as I knew we were soon approaching the infamous Cliffhanger obstacle.
Bigger drop than what you think there. Alright, we're approaching the Cliffhanger obstacle. Alright guys, we just got to the Cliffhanger obstacle. We're going to get out and walk it real quick, just because this is probably the hardest obstacle on this entire trail. Alright guys, heading down Cliffhanger. It is a big drop.
And by big, I mean a 3 to 5 foot ledge you drive over, and a 400-foot drop straight down a cliff if you mess this line choice up. Be smart, take your time, and use a spotter.
Anything right there?
Yep. Let me go look and see how close your front fender is.
Alright, Chase is just taking a quick look.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna have to ride that drop.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we're riding the big drop. You clear? I'm in 4 low, first gear, foot's on the brake, gonna come down to my skids. Alright, seatbelt's kind of holding me in place.
Both driver if you can.
Driver a little. Okay.
Back wheel's about to fall. Okay. There you go. You didn't hit.
Huh? How about that?
Driver, ride this peak down.
Okay.
Have your driver tire just
Right there.
Now turn that. You can either that, or you'll fix the tire. Yeah, turn passenger. Yeah. Yep, and then turn driver and see if that knocks off.
Oh. Woo! That trail. Woo, that obstacle is no joke. That looks good. That was your big drop. Back tire's up a little bit. There you go. Coming down in the rear. Got it. Dude, going back up that thing is going to be super sketch.
If you're enjoying this content and would like to be more involved with the TrailX crew, please consider becoming a TrailX member by scanning this QR code with your smartphone. There are various different membership levels to choose from, and each comes with various perks such as early access to new videos, member-only videos, and trail ride opportunities.
We're 3.7 miles into Cliffhanger. We're almost to the end. We're to this spot where it's called Tippy Ledges. One of those spots I didn't think was going to be that difficult, but I had a little bit of trouble with it. You'll probably walk right up it. Alright, should be about final stretch here. It's 4.3 miles one way and we're at 4.0 miles.
If at any time you lose the trail, look for these white marks along the ground. These markers, along with the black tire marks, will steer you in the right direction.
This spot's called Blind Ledge Drop. Alright, my friend, we are pulling up to the end. What'd you say, Chase?
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes!
That's straight down.
Yeah. What a view. God, Utah is just Stunning. All right, guys, and that was Cliffhanger Trail. And actually, that's only half a Cliffhanger Trail because it is an out and back trail. So everything that we just came through, we got to turn back around and make our way back through it. It did take us about 2 hours or so to get to this point. So we're probably just going to grab a quick snack and then head on back. It's funny, we're out here taking pictures and videos or whatever of this place. And I mean, the pictures and videos they just don't do it justice at all. I mean, we have like a 360-degree view here. Well, it's hard to leave this view, but we got more trails to conquer. Let's get out of here.
That's right, this is an out and back trail. So make sure you grabbed a snack, checked your rig over, and get ready to climb all the sketchy drops you came down.
So one of the companies that sponsor my channel was Steinjager, and they sent me these rock sliders. And they definitely, this is all from that right there. That would have been into my, actually I got my door a little bit. Yeah, that's not bad, a little scratch. But the rock slider took the brunt of it. All right, heading back down Tippy Ledge. All right, guys, heading up Cliffhanger. I'm really not looking forward to this. Well, I mean, it's part of the trail. You got to do it. Going down wasn't too bad, but going up, I got to climb. I got to put my passenger side tire on that rock, and it's like a 3 to 4 foot climb up.
To say I was nervous about climbing back up the Cliffhanger obstacle would be an understatement. The climb itself I wasn't so worried about. It's the 400-foot drop just a few feet over to my right. Again, take your time, trust your spotter, and don't be afraid to tap out and use the winch point.
Turn this way. Straight now.
Right there?
Straight now, go straight up. Yep, you're gonna hit this wall right here and it's gonna pop up. Now turn driver if you can. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're turtling on this rock over here.
Okay.
Turn all the way passenger.
Passenger?
Yep.
You sure?
And go back.
I'll go back. Okay.
Turn passenger more. Okay. Now turn driver and hug that wall. If you're comfortable, you may have to give it a bump.
I think so, yeah.
You're just gonna fall in a hole. Yeah, you're bellied out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull a line.
Okay.
I'd rather be safe than sorry instead of just struggling with it and potentially breaking something. I'm the first one to say I'm not prideful. I will pull a line if need be. I'm just turtled on a rock over on that side, he said, so. All right. Good thing there's a winch point at the top of this. Thank God for that.
Turn passenger.
Okay.
Because there's a hole right there. So turn even farther if you can. And then it'll pop you up on there and then you can start driving. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, stop. Let me get your case out of the way.
That was it?
That's it.
Didn't need much. All right, now that I'm up, just getting my winch spooled back in, and then now we got to get Chase up this thing. He'll probably walk it. All right, now Chase has to make his way up. Back up.
We were able to successfully navigate Chase's Jeep up the Cliffhanger obstacle. However, he came too close to the ledge for my comfort.
No, this way. Yep, keep coming. All right, now straight. Woo! Got it. I'd like to think it was my amazing spotting. You walked it though.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
You got sucked in that hole.
I did.
Pretty sad.
Yeah. Well, you don't need a winch on this thing, as long as you got the driver mod. Good job. All right, now that Cliffhanger in reverse is done, we can get out of this trail. Whew.
Just when you think the worst part is behind you, the Z-turn obstacle rears its ugly head and decides to give my Jeep a little love tap.
Making my way down the Z-turn. This one I had a lot of trouble getting up, so I'm hoping for better luck going down. Definitely did damage on that one.
I had 3 cameras rolling going down the Z-turn obstacle. Unfortunately, my GoPro SD card was full, my phone camera shut down due to the extreme heat, and my drone locked onto Chase's Jeep instead of mine.
Well, here's the aftermath of that drop. Smoked this rear quarter panel and my brake light, which I have extra brake lights at the house, not a big deal, but maybe I can get that to pull out. We're heading down that area that was really tippy earlier. The one that Chase lifted a tire like 3 feet up in the air. Yeah, not nearly as bad going down. Although you do have a back tire up in the air right now. There you go. Stay hard, passenger. All right, coming down. Give throttle. There you go. And now you can drive out of it. You're just gonna have a drop over here coming off the edge. Man, that thing likes to lift tires, doesn't it? There you go, you got it. So coming down this obstacle, I had no problems with it, but Chase was lifting all kinds of tires, so you know, who knows. Some obstacles I'm good at, some I break taillights. Getting towards the end of the trail, and one of those, the spot that dented my rear bumper when I dropped down it, heading back up that now. Alright, this one's no joke, guys. I'm gonna straighten myself out.
Your diff is hanging in the front.
Okay. Oh, there's a winch point. I didn't see a winch point up there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do that. Tried this line a couple times and then I realized that there's a winch point up there. So I'm just gonna pull line. You good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that obstacle without a winch. Chase doesn't have a winch, but he'll probably walk it. Okay. Hello, my name is Chase. I'm just here showing off. You got that tire way up in the air though, holy crap. One of the last big climbs out. This is the last climb out. It's that stair step. Big ledges. Alright, so we are all done with Cliffhanger, and I think I endured more damage on this trail than any other trail I've ever run. So check out all the damage here. I'm going to start out front. This is my, well, once was my front-facing camera. Oh wow, I dented up that. I didn't even know about that. That's all dented up. So, yeah, I'm just now seeing that. Moving on to this side. This side's okay. A little scuff right there, not a big deal. Moving around to the back. Oh yeah, this. How could I forget about this? Busted a taillight and a quarter panel. And then down here, I smoked my rear bumper, so that's bent up a little bit right there. Oh, and then over here, I scuffed up, I mean, they're rock sliders, that's what they're made for, but scuffed up my rock slider real good, and then a little bit on the door, but overall not too bad. I can't even imagine what kind of damage is actually underneath a Jeep, but that's what skid plates and rock sliders and all that stuff is for. Anyway, this trail was a blast, probably my new favorite trail, honestly. What'd you think, Chase?
It was great.
It was amazing. I think Chase outwheeled me today because he really didn't, I don't think you got any damage. So when you're driving a rental, I guess take it easy. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.